guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video we are doing a massive fragrance declutter. You guys, I have some fragrances in my collection that were just taking up space on my shelves, and what we not about to do is take up space and be extra bottles for me to dust when I'm never wearing you, okay? These fragrances are not being decluttered because they smell bad. They're being decluttered because I'm not wearing them. And I'm not wearing them because I have other fragrances in my collection that I love over them. So I'm literally never reaching for these fragrances. Maybe at one point, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I was loving them and I was wearing them and I wanted them in my collection. But today, I no longer want them. They are no longer serving me. These fragrances were some of my favorites. I love them. And things change. People change. Your taste change. You get other fragrances that you choose over some fragrances, and that is okay. So in today's video, I will be decluttering some fragrances. So if you want to see what I'm getting rid of, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so I don't even know where to start. We have a lot. Let's just start with these fragrances here. So these fragrances are by Elizabeth Arden, and this is the green tea collection. So we have the nectarine blossom and we also have the cherry blossom. Now guys, these fragrances smell amazing. These are perfect fragrances for the gym or to walk, to run around. Now I still have the original green tea that was created by Frances Kirkjohn, and I'm not getting rid of that one because I still wear it. These are pretty, and although they're pretty, I'm not wearing them, you guys. So I need to get rid of them. And I already know I'm going to give them to my mother. She's going to love these. This is her vibe. Actually, she was the first person that put me on to Elizabeth Arden green tea. So it's only right that I give her these. But yeah, so this is the nectarine blossom and this is the cherry blossom. It's time for them to go. The next fragrance that I'm getting rid of is by Aerin, and this is Hibiscus Palm. This fragrance smells good, but there's something, I can't put my finger on what this note is. There's something in this fragrance that always pulled me back from wearing it. There's coconut and it smells tropical, but I don't know what that note is that's very sharp to my nose that I just never picked it up. And whenever I wanted to smell a tropical coconut, I would just literally wear Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. So Aerin Hibiscus Palm, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. The next fragrance that I'm going to declutter is by Jimmy Choo, and this is Fever. You guys, this is kind of a sad moment for me because I love this fragrance. It smells good, but I never wear it. Like, literally, I never wear this fragrance. I used to wear it because I am here with it a little bit, almost half, not quite half, but I never wear it. I was just wearing it in the house and to bed, but then I have my vanilla fragrances and all these other fragrances that have joined my collection since getting this in 2020 that I have no need for this one right now. It's literally just taking up space. And I'm not trying to have a collection that's just filled with thousands and thousands of bottles of perfume. That is not a flex for me. I do not want that. I want hundreds, okay? Like, let's start there. But I don't want thousands of perfume. I don't want to have fragrances just taking up space. Fragrances that I'm just pushing to the side, knowing that I'm never going to wear, but it just looks good on the shelf. I don't want that. I want to know all my fragrances. I want to talk about all my fragrances, and I want to wear all my fragrances. So Jimmy Choo Fever, I just haven't been wearing her. I don't think I pulled for this fragrance in about 2 years, but I was still dusting her off and putting her back on the shelf because it smells good. But then I'm starting to realize just because something smells good doesn't mean you have to buy it. It doesn't mean you have to own it. It doesn't mean it has to be in your collection. Everything smells good. So many things smell good. What would my life be if I had every single fragrance that smelled good? I could not walk in my house. Like, there would be fragrances everywhere. So for that reason, I have to just put my feet down and really take a stock of what I'm actually wearing and not wearing, and just get rid of what I'm not wearing. So Jimmy Choo Fever, she gotta go, even though she is really cute. Okay, next up on the chopping block, we have these 3 fragrances by Zara. You guys, you know I am a vanilla fiend, okay? So when something has vanilla in the name of the fragrance, I'm all in. I don't even wear Zara fragrances, but when I heard Supreme Vanilla, Hypnotic Vanilla, and Starlight Vanilla, I literally had to pick them up, guys, because I love vanilla. But these are fragrances that smell very similar to some fragrances that I already have in my collection. I'm someone that doesn't wear dupes because if I have the original, for me having a dupe is a waste of money because now I'm only gonna wear the dupe and not the original that I bought. So the original is sitting there while I wear the dupe. I might as well just wear the original fragrance because I have so many fragrances. I literally don't have to buy another fragrance for the rest of my life and I will be good. So for me, having dupes of fragrances that I already have in my collection just because they're vanilla, it literally makes no sense. If you love vanilla and you don't want to spend $100 or $150 or whatever the price is on these fragrances, then these are good options for you, but they just don't make any sense for me. So the 3 vanilla fragrances by Zara, they gotta go. The next fragrance that has to go is by Christian Dior, and this is from the Privé line, and this is Spice Blend. You guys, I wear Spice Blend once a year. It doesn't make sense for me to have a whole bottle of fragrance that I'm only reaching for once a year. And the time of year that I reach for it is around the holiday time, around Thanksgiving. Now, I usually like to layer it with my Angel Share because I'm just like, this is Thanksgiving, it's spicy. It just gives me Thanksgiving vibes. But you guys, it smells very, very masculine. I just need to call a spade a spade. It smells masculine to me. And that is why every time I wore this fragrance, I would have to layer this fragrance. Now, I'm a layering girl. I don't mind layering, but I also want to be able to wear you on your own. If I cannot wear you on your own and I can only layer you to wear you, I don't need you. So Spice Blend has to go, but this is gonna go to Bay, so it's fine. But it is a gorgeous, very, very spicy fragrance. So if you're into spicy fragrances like that, then this is your vibe because it's very spicy. But for me, it just leaned too masculine. And every time, like I said, I had to layer it. So I don't wanna have to do all that. It was taking up space. There's so many new fragrances coming out. So Spice Blend, you gotta go. You guys, we have a fragrance by Creed that I'm decluttering. Gasp. Y'all, this is Love in White by Creed. This was gifted to me, but guys, I do not wear this fragrance. There's something in this fragrance that when it dries down on my skin, it's literally a little nauseating to me. And I love Creed fragrances. If you're new here, please believe it, please. Creed is one of my favorite fragrance houses. I love my fragrances by Creed. I was trying with this one, but y'all, I just can't do it. Out the nozzle, it doesn't smell bad, but once, maybe it does. Yeah, y'all, there's something about this fragrance that I just can't do it. Like, the bottle is so cute and chic. I love it, but there's something in this fragrance that I cannot do. Let's look it up. Let me see what these notes are. Allow me a minute to search for Creed Love in White. Okay, you guys, so I pulled up the notes for Love in White by Creed, and it opens up with orange peel. I love a good citrus, okay? Then we have Magnolia, Narcissus, and Rice. I don't mind rice in my fragrances because I have a Killian fragrance that features rice, and it just adds a cozy, creamy texture, if you will, to the fragrances. Then we have Jasmine, Iris, and Bulgarian Rose. But in the base, we have ambergris, sandalwood, and vanilla. It could be the ambergris. And although I also have fragrances with ambergris, it doesn't mean that every ambergris fragrance is going to agree with me. Every fragrance with ambergris is not going to be my taste. So it could be the ambergris. I don't know what it is, or just the placement of these notes, or the notes that were I have no idea. All I know is there's something about this fragrance that's nauseating to me, and it should be beautiful because the bottle is pretty. It should be the perfect spring fragrance. It should just be the vibe. Like, it's literally a Creed fragrance that was sent to me, and I want to be able to wear it, but you guys, I cannot. And she's taking up space because I know that Creed is going to come out with some new fragrances for the fall. And why do I have this fragrance on my shelf taking up space if I'm not going to wear it? So Love in White, yeah, she gotta go. The next fragrance that has to go is by Escada, and this is Aqua del Sol. Y'all, I got this fragrance as a pool, beach, vacation type of scent. And I mean, I probably wore it maybe 5 times. I'm looking at the dent. 5 times. It smells good, but it also has a synthetic scent to it. And at the time when I purchased it and when I was smelling it and wearing it, I didn't notice it. But as time goes on and I get deeper into my fragrance journey, there's just certain fragrances that I can smell the syntheticness in the fragrance, and that's just not what I want to smell right now. There's so many fragrances out that have a beautiful aqua, citrus, fruit, juicy scent that I can wear to the beach or the pool. I'm not reaching for this one right here. Even though the idea of it was cool and the bottle was cute to me at one time, it kind of gives me like a Barbie doll kind of vibe. But yeah, I'm not wearing this fragrance, so she's just taking up space. Escada Aqua Del Sol has to go. Y'all, I'm decluttering a Tom Ford fragrance. Now, to be fair, I will say that I really don't wear this fragrance around Babe, because whenever he smells it, he makes mention of something smelling strong and just not pleasant, and I wasn't wearing it around him. And when I tell you, he is my best friend, we're literally together the majority of the time, so who am I gonna wear this around? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So it was in my collection, just literally collecting dust. This is Tubereuse Nue by Tom Ford. Y'all, this fragrance is strong. Okay, I will say that it's not for everybody. It's a very strong tuberose scent, but it has something in the fragrance that smells a little rubbery, like eraser. And I knew that, but at the time, I was just so enthralled with the note of tuberose. I was like, I need every tuberose fragrance. Give me all the tuberose fragrances. And Tubereuse Nue fell into that category. So although I did love her, I just stopped wearing it. And honestly, I'm not that much of a fan of tuberose anymore, guys. Even though I have some fragrances that feature tuberose, but I realized that every tuberose isn't created equally, okay? There's a bubblegummy tuberose, there's soft tuberose, there's very floral tuberose, there's sharp tuberose. So there's certain types of tuberose that I just can't deal with. And this one, even though it's not bad, I just wasn't wearing it, and it's time for her to go. Tom Ford's Tubereuse Nue. So this next fragrance I purchased during one of the Sephora sales, and I was able to save 20% off of this fragrance. But you guys, I do not wear it. This is by Valentino, and this is, I don't even see the name of this. Like, does this even have a name? This is just Valentino, okay? This is still in stores, I believe. I don't think it's discontinued or anything, but where is the name? Y'all, the name isn't on here. But whatever her name is, y'all, this is just an orange blossom fragrance. It's a very bright and juicy kind of fragrance, and it features orange blossom. And at the time, I was loving, I mean, I still love orange blossom, like, don't get it twisted. But there's some times in my life when I just go on a kick. And when I bought this, I was on an orange blossom kick. So I was like, I want all the orange blossom. Give me all the fragrances that feature orange blossom. And I got this fragrance and literally wore it to bed maybe once or twice. And I've never picked this fragrance up again. So this one has to go. And I want to talk about that for a hot second. You guys, do not get on a kick. And when I say don't get on a kick, like, don't be like me, be better than me. There was one point that if I fell into a vanilla rabbit hole, I wanted all the vanilla fragrances. If I fell into an orange blossom rabbit hole or a tuberose rabbit hole, I always fall into the rabbit holes of certain fragrances. And even though I'll love and appreciate some of them, or the majority of them that I have, there's some that just fall by the wayside, and this one just happened to be one that fell by the wayside. She was just sitting by the wayside for years. So she has to go. I have no idea what her name is, child. This Valentino fragrance right here, she gotta go. So another thing that I'm not doing any longer is keeping fragrances just because they were sent to me in PR. So this is by Lalique. We have, I think this is Soleil Sun, and this is Lalique Soleil. So I literally was keeping these fragrances because the bottles are gorgeous. I mean, hello, can we talk about it? They are so pretty. What? Like, looking at them right now, I'm like, do I want to get rid of them? But yeah, no, they gotta go. I do not want to have bottles in my collection that are just sitting there taking up dust that I'm not wearing. Now, these fragrances don't smell bad. They actually smell really good. But I have fragrances in my collection that smell better. I have fragrances in my collection that I'm actually reaching for and spraying and loving. So I don't need to keep these just because I love the bottles and because they were gifted to me. So Lalique Soleil's, they gotta go. So I was sent a collection of Wilgermain fragrances a few years ago, and I love the ones that I kept in my collection. But the one that I'm getting rid of is Radienza by Wilgermain. I was keeping it because I have a collection of them, so I just wanted the bottle to stay with the other bottles. Even though I wasn't wearing this one, I did wear it once or twice, and I actually got a compliment on this fragrance once, but honestly, I just didn't enjoy wearing it. It didn't smell bad, but there was just something weird about it. So even though it smells good, there's something that my nose was picking up that was just strange, that I just couldn't love this fragrance, but I liked it a lot. So in this fragrance, it opens up with clementine, blackcurrant, and violet leaf. And then in the heart, we have Chinese jasmine, tuberose, and honeysuckle. And in the base, we have vanilla, benzoin, and Spanish labdanum. You guys, I don't know what it is about this fragrance, but there's something that just stands out very sharp to my nose. And honestly, the same thing that's in this fragrance is the same thing that I'm smelling in the Aerin Hibiscus Palm fragrance. So I don't know what it is. They could share the same notes. I'm not about to look it up. But yeah, Radienza by Wilgermain, she gotta go. So this next fragrance is a Tresor fragrance, and I believe it's the nude one. And I purchased this fragrance in 2020 because all the girls were saying how this was the most beautiful coconut fragrance ever. And I love Tresor fragrances. I actually have the original, is it the original? No, Tresor Nude. That's a beautiful fruity vanilla fragrance. I love that fragrance. I'm not ever going to repurchase it, but when it's done, it's done. But I'm definitely going to keep that one because I love it. This one is not bad. It smells like Tresor Nude, but just add coconut. Honestly, I don't need it because I can literally layer my Tresor Nude with Tom Ford Soleil Blanc or whatever coconut fragrance and get that same vibe, even though this is pretty. But I never reach for it. So many summers and so many vacations have passed by and I have never pulled for this fragrance. And then I was like, you know what? Let me put it on a little tray and let me see if I'll wear it. You guys, I never wore this fragrance. So for that reason, oh, and did this pop off? The little bow? Once you take off the cap, the bow comes off. But yeah, for that reason, she's just taking up space. So this is the Nude Tresor with the coconut. She gotta go. So this next fragrance is by Lancome, and this is La Vie Est Belle Soleil Cristal. This was the year that I was on a coconut kick. I told y'all about those kicks, right? Whenever I'm on a note kick, I feel like I need every fragrance with that note. This smells like similar, you know, little DNA of the original La Vie Est Belle, but this has a lot of coconut, but this also has a very synthetic scent to it. So I was never really wearing it like that, even though I did wear it maybe a couple of times, as you can see from the dent. But you guys, I've had this fragrance for at least maybe 3 or 4 years, and the fact that I probably wore it like 3 times makes no sense. So this fragrance definitely has to go. I'm over this DNA. I'm over this type of La Vie Est Belle. Like, I'm just over it. Even though I do have a La Vie Est Belle that I love. It was recently released. Maybe this year, I think it was released. It has raspberry and it smells very, very sexy. If it wasn't this year, it was probably in 2024. I forgot the name, but I do love that fragrance. This one right here, she's nice, but I'm literally not reaching for her. I have so many other fragrances in my collection that feature coconut or that I can wear in the summer that I'm pulling for over this one. So La Vie Est Belle Soleil Cristal has to go. Okay, you guys, so the last fragrance on the list is a fragrance that I added in a declutter video maybe about 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago, and I was smelling it in that video and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep her. I'm not going to declutter her. And I kept her, and I probably forced myself to wear this fragrance 1 time since that video. And I done told y'all I did that video about 3 years ago. This fragrance is an alien fragrance, and this is Alien Eau Extraordinaire. You guys, this fragrance does smell good. Let me spray it again. It does smell good. But honestly, I'm over it now. I can confidently say that she is leaving my collection, even though she smells good. Like, this fragrance definitely has a good scent, and I mean, look how much I've worn. But I just have so many other fragrances that I reach for over fragrances like this. If I want this kind of sweet, citrus, airy. Y'all, it's happening again. Y'all, it's happening again. Wait a minute. Okay, just wait. Just let me Google the notes, okay? Y'all, this is a fail. Okay, let me see what it is in this fragrance that's drawing me to it, because y'all, should I just not declutter this? Maybe I just need to like hide this and put this underneath my bed, because this is the second time that I've tried to declutter this fragrance and it just has not worked. This fragrance smells really good, y'all. Okay, so let me tell you the notes real quick. This has bergamot, tea, and Tunisian neroli. Then we have lemon, lime, and orange. We have tiare flower, orange blossom, heliotrope, pepper, and ylang ylang. There's white amber, cashmere, vanilla, sandalwood, and white musk. Y'all, I think I'm keeping this fragrance. I'm gonna keep this fragrance. Should I keep it? I don't know what to do. Here's the thing. When I smell it, I want to keep it because it smells so good. And I just preached to y'all and I said, everything that smell good, y'all don't need it. Y'all don't need everything that smell good. I literally just told y'all that. And now I'm sitting here like, but it smell good. Y'all, what should I do? Leave it in the comments below and let me know. Should I get rid of this fragrance finally, or should I put it on my tray situation, fragrance rotation situation, and wear it? Because y'all, I'm loving how this smells. It smells really good. And like I said, I did wear it. Do you see the dent? Like, I wore this more than a couple of times. This is really good. We'll see. Let me know what I should do. If y'all tell me to declutter it, I'm going to declutter it. If y'all tell me to just go on ahead and keep it, I'm going to keep it. So this is Alien Eau Extraordinaire by Mugler. This is the second time this has happened to me. I must love this fragrance. There's something about this fragrance that draws me. And I do love a good tea note, good citrusy. This is good, y'all. This is real good. This is real good. Tell me what I should do, y'all. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the video, but you know what? I don't want to hide this from y'all. So this fragrance by Boho Boko Wet Cherry Liqueur was also on the list to be decluttered. And then I sprayed it right before it was time for me to talk about it. And I was like, oh no, this is good. Why wasn't I wearing this? Why come? This is good. This is a sexy boozy cherry. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. But it was just funny that I had her to be decluttered, because I was just like, you know what? I have so many cherry fragrances and I'm not wearing it, but I'm definitely going to wear this one. This is a boozy cherry. It probably has like a little rose in it too. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere, but I just wanted to tell y'all that because that was really funny to me. This video almost turned into a fail. Next on the chopping block, we have this fragrance that was sent to me by Boho Boko, and this is Wet Cherry Liqueur. You guys, I love cherry fragrances. I do. This cherry fragrance smells good, but for whatever reason, I just never ever pull for it. It doesn't smell bad. It smells pretty, you know, it doesn't smell cheap or anything like that, but I don't know. I never wear it. It has a boozy vibe to it, which is really nice. But honestly, okay, I'll keep this. But leave it in the comments below and let me know, what have you been decluttering? And let me know if I should finally declutter this Alien Eau Extraordinaire, or should I keep it? Please let me know, guys. So let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.